What's going on, everybody? It's the NBA Guru Show. I'm Zach. This is Naf, and it's another repeat, carbon copy, whatever you want to call it, of the last game. Kings almost lose by 30, a 27-point blowout. It's the same thing coming. The Kings, it's the same thing. We're turning into parrots out here, just repeating the same stuff. The Kings just absolutely play no defense, and they are absolutely bottling the way they play in this game. And Doug Christie not playing Keon is an absolute abomination. It's disgusting, and we got a lot to talk about. We'll talk some NBA stuff. We'll talk.
Some
We'll talk
NFL.
whatever you guys want to talk about. A
Whatever
lot
you
of
guys want to
Kings.
talk about.
How you doing, Naf? How you feeling? I like the all blackout look you got going on.
I'm all
Is it
black
is it
for
is it like a funeral for
King's
the Kings or
funeral,
something?
man. We're about to put the King 6 feet under, like we have been doing. But yeah, like you said, Groundhog's Day, same shit all over again. It was happened with the OKC. Yeah, man. I mean, we dug into them pretty badly after OKC, but I mean,
Oh yeah, we dug
what
hard.
else is there to say? Today was absolute abomination. From the first quarter on, not playing Keon Ellis, not playing the young guys. Doug Christie starts obviously at ownership. Ownership is a disgrace. You saw
It's
ownership
in courtside.
courtside with Scott Perry and Alvin
Yeah,
Gentry. What's Alvin Gentry doing these days, man?
some stupid position, I guess. I don't know what he's still doing. Hey Charles,
Shout
appreciate you
out
coming on, man.
Charles.
Give us a thumbs up, subscribe. Love
Appreciate
love
that.
you having here.
Got Flores in the house. Long time listener. Shout out Flores. Yeah, if you guys want to call in, chat, whatever.
Answer anything you guys want, man.
But
This
yeah, I
is
mean, this is the
this
same thing
is
with the Kings. Yeah, about this game. They can't look. They can't hang with these young athletic teams. We saw versus OKC 30-point blowout. Saw it today. Game was over in the middle of the third quarter. They're gonna have problems with these young and athletic teams. OKC isn't even a great 3-point shooting team, whereas Minnesota is. I mean, look at all the wide open threes that Minnesota got. It's the same thing we've been talking about since we started the show back in February. Drive and kick, just nasty stuff. I mean, yeah, I don't know what else there is to say. I mean, we could get into the little details,
details.
the numbers.
It's just 64 points in the paint to 46 for the Kings. Total turnovers 18, conceded 37 points off the 18 turnovers is crazy. That's more than 2 points a turnover. How does that even happen? That's
Yeah.
crazy. Hey Charles, if you want to scan the code, we'll post the link in here as
Oh yeah,
well.
post. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to post the link in the chat. Zach will
There's
post it
the
right now. Yeah,
yeah,
man. I mean, the points off turnovers, the turnovers were bad.
54% shooting for
Well,
Minnesota.
that's what happens. I mean, look at all the even Gobert. Like he was locking up Sabonis. To be honest, I feel like Sabonis got a lot of rebounds just from missing sitters, but that's because Gobert's interior protection was really bothering him. So I feel like Gobert did good this game versus Sabonis.
Mhm.
I thought Sabonis didn't have a good game at all.
Shot
Um,
terrible.
Terrible shooting. He did good on the offensive glass, but that's because he was missing his own shots. So those are always the easiest to get your own offensive rebounds in.
I got to bring
Um,
up something right now here. This is a big thing to talk about. We talk about Sabonis being one of the worst contracts in the league. We talk about Levine being one of the worst contracts in the league. Is Dennis Schroeder now one of the worst contracts in the league?
we talked about this last show. This is the debate we had. You said that Dennis Schroeder's contract 3 for 45 was tradable. I said that there's no way in hell any team
I
is
said
going
if
to
he's
take
going to
that
play better,
contract.
he's got to play
What?
better. He's got to play better.
Is he playing better? He's got to be benched, man. That's what's got to happen. He's got to be benched. What the hell were the Kings thinking, giving Dennis Schroeder all this money? Did they sign him after he won Eurobasket MVP or before? It was in the summer. It
Before.
was way
Yeah,
before, right?
before.
I guess. I mean, Eurobasket MVP is clearly not. It's not a reliable metric to go off of because he was a Eurobasket MVP, but he
Yeah.
did play on a good Germany team. Look, Schroeder has no fit in this team. I have no idea what Scott Perry was thinking. He has to take flack for that. Ownership has to take flack for that. Obviously, Doug Christie's getting heat with his weak ass excuse of backlog of guards. That's why Keon Ellis can't play. I mean, what kind of weak ass, trash ass excuse is that? A backlog of guards? These old guards that can't defend when you're going up against Ant and Shea and Jaden McDaniels. I mean, come on. This is an absolute disgrace.
It's a disgrace when you're playing Keon Ellis, the fourth quarter minutes in garbage time. I think that is so disrespectful by Doug Christie to do. He's got to stop doing that. That is just disgusting behavior to do that.
Why is Precious Achiuwa, who signed last week, the guy was on his couch 2 weeks ago. I know Tom Thibodeau told but who cares? I mean, Tom Thibodeau isn't even in the league anymore. He got fired as a coach. Good X's and O's guys, but he's not really the greatest in terms of scouting personnel. So what the hell are we doing here? Starting Precious Achiuwa, and it's time to pull the plug, man. It's time to just start Keon, start Devin Carter, honestly, start Maxime, Neek. Like I mean, you got Denver twice coming up, I think, right? We already talked about the schedule. It's gonna get worse.
We want to. We would like to start them, but those guys are not gonna let that happen.
There's no iteration of this lineup that's gonna work. Like none. It's not gonna work.
Hey, what's up, Johnny? Appreciate you. Johnny? Appreciate that. Subscribe, like if you guys can. Appreciate everyone joining in. All right, we got a caller here, Charles. Let's get you on here.
What's up, dog? How you doing?
Hey, Charles. How are you? How are you? Should I call you Charlie or Charles?
You could call me whatever. I don't care.
Sounds good, man. What can we do for you?
I want to talk about a little bit about Dennis Schroeder's like history and career prior to coming here. But Naf, I do want to say one thing before I start on that. I'm assuming you're a Kings fan, and I know that Scott Perry's name was like on the move, was on the signing of Dennis Schroeder, but we all know it was probably who's really Scott's just a puppet. Everyone's a puppet. I mean, come on, man.
No, I'm actually a Lakers fan, but when
you are, fair enough.
No, but it's funny because like when Scott Perry got hired, that's exactly what I said. I'm like, he's another mouthpiece. He's a puppet. I mean, did Monty McNair? Do you guys know if he ever like sat courtside next to Vivek? Was that? I feel like he was. It was mostly like in the
I remember his whenever they showed him on TV, he would either be standing by the tunnel,
right,
or it would be the basket from the camera. It'd be on the basket on the right side of the court from like the camera views where you're watching from the TV. He would always be sitting right underneath the right side of the basket.
Yeah,
on the right side of the court.
Yeah, no,
I never saw him. I've never even seen him in the same room as Vivek, to tell you the truth.
Oh, that's a good point. I don't know if they have photos together, even like in the same room. But
I will say that just it's tough because Vivek does give the GM like a first a year or two just to do stuff on their own. Like I think like Monty had like the moves he had in his first year or two, the draft, trading for Sabonis. I think that was all him. But who knows at this point?
And then he started to meddle with the Fox thing, which is really where this all went downhill. But yeah, no, I think Scott Perry was a puppet signing 100%.
Monty did a great job in that short time, but that's not enough time to like actually build something sustainable, especially if you're not willing to spend the money to go get the players that would fit Monty's system. Like 2 years is not enough. Grant uses this example all the time with the Sacramento Republic, where the owner, I forget his name, but Grant says that the owner always gives his general manager 5 years to do his thing. The owner just doesn't do anything besides supply him the funds that he needs to make his moves and sign the players. And if it doesn't work out, then the managers can. 5 years that's a fair amount of time to give a general manager, in my opinion.
100%. I agree.
1 to 2 years is nowhere near enough. Sorry.
No, that's what an owner should do. Like, just don't meddle. I think Vivek meddles way too much, and just supply the funds. That's what you're there for. Hire the right guys. You got to hire the guys that actually know what they're doing. Mm-hmm. But I mean, what does the owner know about basketball and scouting players and the CBA and whatnot? So yeah, I think 5 years in the NBA is. I know Republic is soccer, but I think 5 years in the NBA would even be solid enough for a rebuild, to at least ignite a rebuild. If you're going to start a rebuild in year one, which is what the Kings should have done last year. they could be in year 2 of a rebuild right now, but you're just delaying the inevitable, honestly. So
Hey man, I'm gonna be real. I know more about basketball. Like he knows less basketball than me than I know about his businesses in Silicon Valley, bro. Like,
I
That's
know.
a
Yeah,
good point.
yeah.
Vivek,
But anyways, getting onto my
yeah.
original, what I wanted to talk about with Dennis
Yeah.
Schroeder's like kind of history. I want to kind of start it back to 2020 when the Lakers had won the bubble championship. He was on that squad, and I think it was the Celtics that signed him to a pretty hefty deal. Like, it's crazy because people at the time, they're like analysts were saying the same thing about about the Celtics signing him, kind of like the way we did, where it was like, oh, it's an overpay, he doesn't look good. And I want to say, I think the Celtics got rid of him in the middle of the season
Yeah, I think you're right. I
of
don't think
2021, of the 2020-2021 season. I believe he got like dumped, and then I don't remember like what teams where he was like bouncing around to. All I remember was his was him bouncing around like
he got traded.
being passed around like a used blunt at a college dorm at a frat party
pretty much.
to every team before coming here. But I swear he's like a part-time. He's like NBA player by day, thief by night. Like he's robbing teams blind by going on these like magical one series, one playoff run wonder, bro. Like,
Yeah, so
he might just be like a contract year, where he plays well in his contract year and then he dupes these teams into signing him.
exactly.
Yeah, man, like you said, he's completed like the rainbow. Have you seen like the rainbow jersey? Where, like,
Yes.
all these players played like on 9-10 teams.
Mhm.
I don't know what they were thinking. He's 31 years old, been in the league forever. I mean, you're not going to change what he is.
In 2020, he was traded to the Lakers for Danny Green and McDaniels. Then in 2021, he signed a contract with the Celtics. Then he got traded by the Celtics to the Rockets for Daniel Tice. Then he signed a contract with the Lakers. Then he signed a contract the year after with the Raptors. Then he got traded to Brooklyn. Then he got traded from Brooklyn to the Warriors. And then they had that big deal in February where he went to Detroit. So
yeah, I think they're all like minimum 1 year, 2 year deals. So I mean, even teams after 2020 weren't giving him a long-term deal. So like, what the hell are the Kings thinking?
I don't know, man. But yeah, that's kind of all I wanted to elaborate on.
Do you think he should be benched, Charlie, or?
Oh hell yeah! Based on the way I wouldn't have anticipated. Like I definitely was expecting myself to say at some point in the season, not this early, to say that he should be benched. I did not expect myself saying that I want Russell Westbrook starting over him.
Yeah,
I did not expect myself saying that at all.
He's more entertaining for sure.
Yeah, at least Russ has that entertainment factor, and I would say he's a little. I don't know. I would say he's a bit of a better playmaker than Schroeder. I mean, I don't know, but
I agree. I feel like Schroeder's playmaking isn't that good. Honestly, like with Schroeder, he's almost like Sabonis. He kind of has like a niche play style. You kind of have to surround him with like super high intelligent athletic players, which is not really what the Kings have. So whereas Westbrook, he can at least maybe elevate with his athleticism. Because I mean, yeah, he's 36, but he's still like athletic out there. You could tell he has that spurt, that explosiveness. Schroeder doesn't have that. So he at least can drive, draw in players and kick. So but it's not like the Kings run an offense anyway.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me on. I appreciate you taking my call.
Anytime. Come back.
One more thing before I go, actually.
Yeah.
Zach, have you watched Doug Christie's post-game presser yet? I haven't.
I have not yet.
Damn. I was gonna ask you how many times you said unacceptable.
I mean, he makes excuses after every post game. Like they're not listening. I don't know what he's preaching, but they're not listening to him on anything defensively or strategy, or I don't know what he's saying, but it's clearly not going through the players.
Yeah, well, with the amount of losses we're probably gonna have within this next 10-game stretch, I might start doing some Kalshi bets on that shit.
Yeah.
All right, boys.
Charlie.
All right, Charlie.
See you later.
Take care.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Schroeder is it's wraps for him, man. But yeah, Doug Christie, I mean, his pressers are. Does anyone actually believe what he says? Just a bunch of coach speak bullshit garbage, like the Keon Ellis excuse.
It's absolutely despicable. I mean, the whole city wants him to play. They all know he's good. Like every other NBA team knows he's good. So it just doesn't make sense why he's not playing. Like if every NBA team wants him so badly, like they would all sign him in a heartbeat.
Yeah, like
It's
they signed him like later in free agency. That's a good point. Flores saying you
Yeah.
can't sell tickets like that. I mean, does anyone can you sell tickets with this lineup that they're playing?
nobody wants these
Nobody,
players.
like I said, you guys gotta like Kings fans gotta boycott. I don't think I mean Kings fans aren't stupid. Even casual NBA fans like don't want to watch that trash that they're throwing out on the court. You don't have to be a diehard to see like how utterly garbage it is. I mean, there's really like I don't know what to say, but it's disgusting stuff.
We got another caller here. Bob's in the building. Let's see if we can
Gotta-
get him on. One sec here. All right, Bob. How you doing, Bob?
What's going on, guys? It's Bob in Colorado.
Oh, how you doing?
yeah,
All the
that's
way
right.
from
He's still in
Colorado.
Colorado. You're there for the Nuggets game, right?
Yes, I went to the Nuggets Heat game on Wednesday. It was recommended by a good friend, and it was a very good decision because we were considering either that or the Warriors game. And obviously, that was kind of a blowout. No Steph
Yeah.
Curry. I would have been super pissed paying a more premium ticket with also, worse seats. So very, very bad Steve Kerr ripping off the fans as usual. That guy's a jackass and should probably be fined one of these days for
I'm
this
guessing you're not
crap.
a Steve Kerr fan, Bob.
I don't like coaches. I mean, great. But to be fair, Popovich did this in the past too, though. But I don't know. Steve Kerr kind of takes us to another level with just
Oh, you don't
wrestling
like the game
stars.
management or the load management?
Well, listen, man. People pay good money for these tickets. We all know this.
Yeah.
We're not, we're not all in
NBA
the
Cup game
1%.
too
Some,
on a
some
Friday.
bullshit, huh?
NBA Cup game on a Friday too.
Oh yeah, that's big
Yeah.
time.
And it looks like you made a good decision by not going to the Kings game a couple days before the Heat one too.
Oh yeah, looks like we made the right call. Got to give props to that friend. Recommended the Heat game on Wednesday.
That's a good
$70 for lower level tickets, row 3. This was behind the.
Oh my
well,
God, that's a
so,
steal.
obviously, guys know how rows work. There's 3, 2, 1, then it goes like double F, double.
Yeah.
Those. So. Not exactly like near courtside or near courtside,
Yeah,
but
not lower
great
level.
great seats behind the
Hey,
basket.
I'm glad you had a good time. I'm glad you had a
Oh,
good
yeah.
time. You watched the game tonight. What was your thoughts?
I mean, not much to really think about, man. This team's ass. Doug doesn't know what the hell he's doing. It seems like he's not even coaching the team. I was listening to Grant earlier before, and he's bringing up the point of, what? I don't even know if Doug's really coaching the team because these lineups are kind of insane. And we all know Doug's a defensive guy. He's not playing Keon Ellis. I mean, that's that's your best defensive player. It doesn't make any sense. It makes zero sense. I just don't get these lineups. Um, I don't know what's going on here.
You think Doug should be fired straight up?
They're not going to fire him. I mean, he should
Do
have
you
been
think
coaching
like
the
if
first
you were
place.
running the team, would you fire him?
Well, if I was running the team, I wouldn't have him as coach in the first place. I'd rather
Yeah,
have
yeah. But
somebody
if they
more-
hired you tomorrow,
Doug's gone.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
but I mean, to be fair, if I want to strategize it like this and just tank, we might just want to keep him.
Yeah,
honestly, if I'm just trying to lose
100%.
games.
Like who are you gonna
Um,
bring in?
Yeah.
Like honestly.
Well, you can honestly. Well, I mean, he has Mike Woodson. He's got Bobby Jackson, like more established guys in the coaching
Mike
staff.
Woodson, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
he hasn't coached in a while, but yeah, he's definitely has that. He has at least experience. I agree with you. I think Doug Christie has absolutely been trash in his first full season as a
Well,
coach.
We all know what's going on. It's Vivek the clown that's trying to appease the fans with
Yeah,
all this
but
crap.
like I doubt Vivek was like telling him to start Precious today. I mean, what the hell was that? Like, what type of strategy was he thinking there?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm just still kind of confused on the whole Keon situation. I mean Keon was playing when Doug was assistant. It just doesn't make any sense. He knows what Keon's capable of. That just doesn't make sense to me. I know we have a backlog in the guard position, and I knew this shit was gonna happen. I knew guys weren't gonna get minutes. I get, you're not giving guys like Devin Carter minutes though, but Keon was already established. It doesn't make any sense if you're really
Is
trying
there
to win
any way
games.
that Is there any way that the upstairs is telling
Well,
him not to
Zach
play
thinks he
Keon?
said they're doing it on purpose to diminish his value, but I don't think like it's gonna diminish his value that much.
Are you talking
It's not
about like
going
for
to,
like
but
paying him a lesser contract? Because they're still gonna like try to pay him like after the February 9th date?
yeah, I mean, it's probably not
I
a
mean,
good theory
that's
because
not a bad theory right there. But I mean, then again, you're just
other
gonna
teams are
piss him off.
smart
He's gonna
enough
go to
though.
another team. I mean, look at
Yeah,
Jake
exactly.
Yeah,
Laravia.
exactly.
I
Just
mean,
go to
I
a
know
team for free in the summer.
Congrats
Yeah.
on Jake Laravia. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
this sucks, dude.
Well, Jake
He's
Laravia,
gonna
we
get-
couldn't. We
he's
could
gonna
only
go
offer
somewhere else. Like Keon's gonna get
Jake
pissed.
Laravia. We could only offer him $5 million. That's why.
No,
he
I
Yeah,
left.
know,
but
He
we
but
left,
only
still,
paid him like
Lakers.
6-7 million. I mean, it's not like we paid him that much more, but I think that is a little different circumstances.
$1 million.
But still,
my point
mean-
is who the hell's gonna want to stay in this franchise anyway?
yeah, exactly. Like I said on the last show, like if I'm Keon Ellis, like what the hell? I'm just playing this out. Like, yo, I'm gone in the summer. Like you guys can play me 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't want to play for this shit show team anyway.
Unless the Kings just give him
I'll go play for
good
a playoff
contract.
contender. Like I'll go fucking be a contributor coming off the bench in Detroit. Like get a good 20, 25 minutes playing high level situation games. Like what am I doing in Sacramento? Like if I put myself in his shoes, I'm gone. I don't want to stick around. But I don't know what the Kings are doing.
Offer him if the Kings offer him 3 for 36, is he staying? I think he should stay if he gets
it depends
offered
what the
336.
market set is offering. Well,
you
the
don't
market
know.
going to offer him like 8 million only, then maybe he'll take that. What the Kings should have
we-
done if they wanted to do
They-
this, they should at least signed him in the summer and then traded him. Otherwise, you're just going to lose him for nothing.
I don't know if they were really like thinking that they were going to have 8 guards on this team in such a logjam in the backcourt.
That's the
And you're-
problem. Like, what the hell was the GM thinking? You don't like.
I
you should
think it's-
have
I think
had
it's-
all these answers.
It's the GM and owner. I think the GM made the Dennis Schroeder move, and then obviously Vivek wanted to bring in Westbrook, which honestly he's been playing pretty well. So
Westbrook
besides today, but
Yeah, I mean,
lately,
Westbrook move was good. Drafting Neek was good, but a broken clock, what's the saying? It's right twice a day. I think that's what it was there. I don't really.
I mean,
think
we
they have a
got
vision.
we got to be fair to Perry. He got a very ugly.
Well, it's
team
not like
with
he
this,
did. I mean, it's not like he has
like
any plan with the team. I don't think he's done that good, honestly. With the
he
card
did draft
he's been
Neek.
dealt.
I'll give him props to that. He did.
Yeah, he did
and
draft
Maxine
Neek.
was okay.
signed
and we didn't
Maxine.
have a first round pick. We had to trade back in again the first round. So I mean that
Yeah, that
give
was
him-
a
I
good
give him
move.
props for that.
Yeah,
The
that
Dennis
and-
Schroeder move that's
that
shit.
offsets the Neek. Like that's a disastrous
Oh.
move. I don't know what the hell they're thinking.
All right, Bob. We got some other callers. Appreciate you calling in, man. Keep calling
Calling
in.
in.
Hey,
Bob,
thanks guys. Have a
appreciate
good night.
You too.
Take care.
Um,
All right, Andre's in the building. Take the next caller here.
Hi, how are
Andre,
you
how
guys?
you
How are you
doing?
guys? What's going on?
welcome to the show, Andre.
Hey, Andre.
So I was just wondering, there's been a lot of race mixing.
Oh, we got trollers.
We
here.
got our
can't-
first
can't let it
troll. Let's
happen,
go.
man.
We got our first troll.
That's when
We
you know you
officially
made it, right?
man. We officially made it. It was too quiet.
Yeah, he was he was thinking of something big there. I don't know where he was
Alright,
going with that.
we can
But
get to the chat.
yeah,
Um,
let's see here. Oh, we got some fans of Bob here.
is it Bob or
We got
Charlie?
some fans. I don't know. I think he was
Yeah,
doing the Bob call.
We
So
got Bob.
yeah,
Bob's gonna have to call in again, man.
John. Normally the arena is full. So I mean, it could be a sign that people are fine. Yeah, it is true that
Today,
I mean, Friday night.
Today was pretty empty though. I thought I was pretty impressed.
Yeah.
I mean, for Ant Edwards coming into town, Anthony Edwards, one of the most
Yeah.
famous players. And
The big one is that Friday one, like an NBA Cup Friday, defending champions, and there was a decent amount of empty
Shay,
seats. It
there was a
wasn't
decent amount of
sellout.
empty seats, and then Ant tonight. I thought there was, and on a weekend too. That's pretty good.
Got to see a dandy from Jokic. Oh boy,
I mean,
I love
anytime
it.
you see
Triple
Jokic, it's
double.
worth the price of admission. So hit us after.
Michigan Wolverines.
Yeah,
Yeah, hit
DM
up,
us. DM us.
Appreciate it,
DM us,
Michigan. I guess.
All right, look, some Vivek, That's 100%, man. I mean, we're getting at the point where it's like if this guy doesn't sell the team, it might just be. I don't even know if this ever turns around.
Draft picks are the only moves where Scott Perry was fully in control. Yeah, I mean,
I thought Schroeder was probably. I doubt Vivek
I
is
think
watching
Scott-
Schroeder tape and
Yeah.
being like, "Hey, let's bring in Dennis Schroeder." I'm sure that was.
I think he was pressured. I think he was pressured in getting a point guard somehow, and that was like the only one that Scott Perry could realistically get.
Wasn't Westbrook a free
I think
agent? Why didn't you just get Westbrook from the beginning?
Yeah, that's true. I agree with you. I think if Scott Perry could run it back, he'd do the same thing.
You think he would do the same thing after this disastrous start?
No. I think if Scott Perry could go back, I think he would get Russell Westbrook before Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, this is.
We got another caller here. This is not sure. See how it goes. Hassan, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
We're good. We're good.
Good, man. You got a Kings question here?
Yeah. So for the Russell Westbrook, in terms of MVP seasons, do you think that was his peak? Because, in my opinion, his peak was when he fucked a bunch of
Oh man, the trolls are out at night, man. The trolls are bored tonight.
He started off with some good.
He at least was a little creative. I'll give him that. He was a little creative in his trolling. Yeah.
Oh man. We appreciate people calling in. Just call about the Kings or some good stuff here.
But yeah, man,
we got a prediction here.
Oh, okay. Christie gets fired instead of promoting Mike Woodson. Vivek will promote Bobby Jackson. That does happen a lot, actually. Like they'll promote instead of the veteran coach, they'll promote like the young assistant as an interim. And I'm not just saying, I'm not just talking about the Kings. Like a lot of teams do that. I think with Portland, I don't know, but Thiago Splitter might be an example there. It's happened with other teams too.
I find it hard to believe if they were going to give if they're going to fire Doug Christie this year.
They're not going to fire Doug Christie. Yeah, but I mean, this is you got to you agree, right? Like this, he hasn't shown anything as a coach. Like no adaptiveness. I mean, today's a good example. Anthony Edwards, he didn't start off the game too well, but he started to get it going, and it's like he didn't make any change. It was a basic high pick and roll. They were playing drop coverage, and he just kept shooting and making threes. Like you have to blitz him, or you have to trap him coming off of the screen. But it was the same exact thing. It was the same exact thing over and over again. Ant got in rhythm, started hitting threes. I think it was like 5 for 10, 50% at one point from three. What did he end the game with, actually? 26 points on 5 for 11. Yeah, so it's like there's no strategy. I mean, I feel like he just plays zone to play zone. Like he doesn't you can't really play zone against the Timberwolves of all teams. The Timberwolves are a good 3-point shooting team. They they have Naz Reid, they have stretch bigs that can shoot. Jaden can shoot. I mean, even Jalen Clark. Jalen Clark today had the most had as many 3-pointers made today as he had all season combined.
Wow.
So I mean, it just shows like how bad this is.
Anthony Edwards, man. I mean, yeah, it's just the same thing. I mean, we're just talking about the same thing over and over again. I don't get why Doug Christie won't start Keon. Like, just give that a shot. Like, all this advanced metrics tell us
Keon
that
started a game
plus
today?
minus.
This season? Has Keon started a game this season? Maybe one, right? Well, it doesn't matter. Just finish your thought. My bad.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I just don't get why he doesn't try that. He's probably the best defender on this team right now because Keegan's not on. It's pretty clear why you got to put him in, and also one thing that was pretty embarrassing is playing the starters when you're down by like 30 points in the fourth, like near the end of the game. Like, just start playing the young guys more, man. Like, what are you trying to do with them?
Going into the fourth, it was like a 25-point blowout, and Sabonis was still out there, Levine was still out there. Doug Christie, he's not showing any like creativity or chops as a coach, which you want to see. You could blame. I mean, we blame the ownership, the GM, but you got to work with the cards you're dealt, man. I feel like Doug Christie is not really doing that. So, yeah, I mean,
it's. I mean, that's like such a simple thing to do. Is just like not play your starters and stuff like that, and just start playing the younger guys in the fourth quarter, all of it. But he's still playing.
I think he's like, I don't know, man. He thinks it's like 2021, and all these guys are just going to turn back the clock and start playing in their prime again or something. But that's not going to happen, man. So
I
guess-
let's see here. What's the most viable pathway to removing
I-
Vivek as owner?
I think you need a Donald
It's gotta be a
Sterling
scandal.
scandal, brother.
Yeah, you need a scandal or
We
something.
might have to plant
man.
some
You need
evidence
more-
or something. I mean, that's really the only way to remove an owner. Like that's
Selling
also
the
what happened with
team,
the Commanders
yeah.
owner.
Maybe if he gets sick of, I mean, he's courtside every game. If
Oh,
starts
he
getting
left
sick
in
of all these
the he
games-
left in the third quarter at the
In
end
the
of the
third-
third
yeah, left in
today,
the
and he
third
never
quarter.
leaves the games apparently. According to
Yeah,
Matt
that might
George's
be a
tweet,
sign.
he never leaves games. This is like
Yeah.
the first time. So, hey, this is I'm glad he got to see that ass whooping.
Dramatically hurt.
Yep,
Yeah, I mean that's
boycott.
true too.
Boycott as much as you can. Obviously, some seats will be filled, but you got to boycott at this point. Like, you got to hit him in the pocket.
Thing with these promotions though, those guys are next in line. Look at the hierarchy. Doug wasn't one year. Third guy in line. Yeah, it's kind of like who they feel for like getting promoted and stuff. If they want more of the fandom of the Kings, Bobby Jackson could get there. Like the younger guy, give him a shot. But anyway, it's just not going to happen. Doug's not getting fired. Doug's not getting fired this year.
He's not getting fired this year. Like Bob said, he might be a good like tank commander. You know,
Yeah, keep
playing the garbage ISO ball.
But I mean, like I will say, like if you play the young guys, that's also like going to be tanking.
Yeah,
so, I mean, I'd rather have that.
No, play the young guys. Like that's what. No, you have to play the young guys, and you have to tank. I mean, that is tanking because they're going to be so inexperienced. Just have them play through the rookie.
And hopefully he does that, but so far signs are showing that he doesn't really want to.
Maxime Renaud didn't even come until garbage time. That's another player that actually played well last game. I mean, he didn't. You're playing precious minutes over Maxime. What's the point? These guys are also older rookies, 22, 23. So you have to start getting them some actual NBA experience here. Monk only 2 points tonight. Dang, yeah, Monk was invisible.
Monk's been playing well this year.
He was invisible tonight, though.
Today was a bad game.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's averaging 16 points a game this year and 55% shooting and 52 from three. So he's been playing well.
Yeah, the Kings needed. This is what they need. They need a tank for. They need like a Luka or Cam Boozer, maybe Darren Peterson. They need to hit big on the lottery. They have Fox who came back, looks good.
Yeah. Charles saying like Monk and Sabonis need to play more together and stuff like that to get them going.
Yeah,
everyone's praying for a scandal here for Vivek. I mean,
that's the only way to remove an owner. I mean, unless he wants to sell, unless he gets like a money. Godfather offer. But the Kings' value is probably like $5 billion. So I think if he gets like a double that, maybe. But
I mean, he doesn't need to get double. If he gets like 7, 8 or something, I think that should be good enough. But I don't know if anyone's going to be offering
so involved with the team. The problem with these owners that are so involved with the team, it's like
their life. This is like their lifestyle.
That's the problem. It's not like he's a hands-off owner.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not hands-off. You do get a lot of some Doko property too. So like there's a area called Doko right around the Sacramento Kings arena and some of the properties associated with that. So
maybe a Doko
scandal.
I'm not sure. Something like that, man. I mean, he already has his with his daughter involved in that stuff. That's treading the line. He's treading the waters there, but I don't think it's enough. It needs to be a little more personally involved with him. Yeah. I mean, if it keeps going this bad, like I really that's the only way to remove him. There's no other way. The problem with these owners is they're stuck in their ways, man. It's not a GM.
Hey, appreciate everyone joining in on a Sunday night here. If you guys can give us a like, keep getting in the algo here. Keep giving us props. Subscribe.
Probably a troll.
I'm
a
scared
different
that
name.
Might be yeah.
David. Let's give him a chance. Troll.
All right.
We can just drop him. I mean, it's not a big deal.
Third time's a charm.
Hey,
all right, David.
So I was just gonna say that at some point the front office has to take a hard look at whether or not this roster is gonna fit into my.
Oh. Sorry about that.
He needs to fucking.
I knew it.
This guy's done.
It's the same guy. It's the same guy. Bored on a Sunday night.
Third time's a charm, man. I gave him a chance.
We get him third.
I knew he was. I probably cut him off a little bit too early, but I knew he was gonna.
Oh, you made the right call, man.
Yeah.
All right, but
Yeah, that's true. This guy, he's making a good point here. Jerry, places are closing down. Punch Bowl, is closing down in Doko. So some of the properties are going down.
that's not gonna affect the
like-
King's sale, man. Come on.
I mean, it's not, but I'm just saying,
Grasping
like,
on
it's
the
like,
straws.
it's
You
like
guys are just grasping on the straws. You guys are looking for anything.
he's losing money, man. That's what it's. We're just showing that he's losing money a little bit. Tiger is another nightclub nearby. He's losing money there. Or I don't. It's not his. I don't think so. But that area is not as high money making as it was
Start
before.
boycotting Doku properties too. Just anything you can to hurt his pockets, man. Anything you can to hurt his pockets. This is an absolute disgrace. Like Matt said, this is how, at least Cowboys fans have blue chip players, and they have, they have the 90s Super Bowl, so they got something recent, but Jerry Jones is bad too. I'll say this is like one of the worst situations in all of sports. I mean, not even the NBA. Like, this is by far the worst franchise in the NBA.
Things I want to give some positive. We got to give some positivity here. You got to give some positive. We can't come on here every night and just start saying
The truth
same
hurts,
thing.
brother. The truth hurts, man. The truth hurts.
We all know the truth. We all know the truth.
Look, this is what Sack.
Let's
Give it
give
to the bro. Sack media. All the other Sack media does this bullshit where they try to look at positives, and it's like just they try to beat around the bush.
No,
but
it's
is
not
what it
I mean,
is,
it's like
man.
This is the positive. The positive is we're losing games and we're gonna hopefully get a high draft pick. All right, that is what we're leaning towards. Another positive: all the veterans, Sabonis, DeMar, Levine, they're probably calling up their agent and say, "Yo, like I can't keep being on this team where I'm losing games every night." I don't know if anyone's gonna call in and another team's gonna say, "Hey, we'll take Sabonis, we'll take Levine." I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I do know that people are disgruntled and that they might not want to be on this team much longer. And if we can ship them off for some pieces, some draft things, that's where it's leaning towards. We want chaos. We want these players to be done with this team so we can trade them for the young talent. And Vivek has absolutely no excuse to start saying for a rebuild. That's what we want. Worst case is that we got to wait out the Levine and Sabonis contract in 2 years, where Sabonis will be done, Levine will be done in a year and a half, and Sabonis will be
Case
2.5.
Kings fans, you'll be watching this for the next 3 years. Worst case scenario, bro. The problem is, who cares if Sabonis want out? No other team is gonna want those contracts. It's not about what they want.
If we win like I said,
you
if we
can't buy them out
next top 5 pick, we need a top 3 pick this year. If we
So
get,
you know how hard it is to get a top 3 pick in the NBA. Look at the top 3 last year. They're all like 11, 12 seed. It was the Spurs, the Mavs. The teams that tanked, they didn't even. The Hornets got the 4th pick, and they were like one of the worst teams.
It's a luck of the draw.
The Wizards got like
100%.
the 5th pick. This is why they were behind, man. They should have done this last year instead of making the useless play-in tournament. And look how deep the draft was last year. So just an absolute bottle job. But I mean, these are the same people that are making the decisions. But I guess, silver lining is you get a top 3 pick. So there's something to look forward to in April of 2026, Kings, or May of 2026. So
anything, like I said, anything can happen though. If the players are this disgruntled and losing, if they're 5-15 going into December,
are they though? Are they
some
disgruntled? I mean, I feel like they like
You
Doug
think
Christie as a
Sabonis-
coach, and they don't even care.
do they?
I mean,
I don't know if they do.
It's not like he's
if they're
in
not
the
listening
locker
to him.
room. Not yet.
We don't know. If they're not listening to anything he's saying, I'm not saying anything like that, but it could be if they're not listening to anything he's saying.
What about Flores saying Keegan Murray is a savior / sarcasm?
I
I don't even think Keegan Murray would change much. How about this? Or I'll ask you in the chat,
No.
like, would Keegan Murray back? Who would you start?
It's gonna be.
Or who would you start? Not
it's gonna
Doug Christie, like you, if you're a coach.
Keon's got to start.
Zach LaVine?
I mean, it's Keon, Levine,
Neek at 3?
Keegan, and the 5th guy. Man, I'd start Neek.
Wait. You said Keon, Levine, Neek, and who are the other 2?
Keegan and Sabonis.
Oh, wow. You start Sabonis. Okay.
I mean, if I'm the coach, I'm trying to keep my job a little bit.
Yeah, I guess you also don't want to, like, completely tank any value he might have. Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I think that no, that's a fair starting five.
What would you do? Neek could be the point guard. I'll play him point. Let's see what he can do.
Yeah, I would have Neek play the ball because I don't think Keon Ellis is a good ball handling run
No,
the
he
offense. He
really-
can't
yeah,
do that.
Can't do anything. No.
Yeah, I would have Neek run the offense. I would play Keon, Keegan, and then who am I? Oh, Zach LaVine, and yeah, probably
Yeah.
Sabonis. I mean, same line. The only thing is maybe like in March, April, they play Maxime. They start Maxime instead of they just shut down Sabonis in like March or something.
Make like a BS excuse. Or
Yeah,
something.
they'll shut them down if it's past the trade deadline and they're not in play-in contention anymore. Yeah, I mean,
People are talking some Russ and stuff in here. Russ Lucky got signed. I think Charles wanted to say that he wanted him to go back to like OKC or something.
oh, that's a yeah.
Yeah.
Problem is
To get a ship,
OKC
I mean-
doesn't. OKC really wouldn't. I feel like
I mean, here's another positive. Like Russell's probably worth something now. I think he's worth 2 second-round picks right now.
yeah, that's true. You could get the problem is like you need the GM to do something with that, not just hold on to it for nothing. Kind of what they're doing with Keon Ellis. So yeah, that's a good positive. I
Yeah.
mean, you could get something for it, but the problem is teams around the league aren't stupid. All other 29 teams didn't sign him for a reason. They could have got him for free. So
Yeah.
for $3 million, the veteran minimum that he has. So why didn't they? I mean, not now all of a sudden because he's playing like he has high usage on the Kings. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, let's trade for Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
Other NBA teams aren't as stupid as the Kings. Maybe the Pelicans.
It depends on an injury. Like if a playoff team needs like a someone gets hurt or something, they need like Russell to take over.
Yeah,
stuff-
maybe
stuff
like
like that.
Houston. Nah, no, Houston's not gonna do
No,
that.
like man, I'm trying to think like if it.
Magic.
I mean, like I'm just making like, yeah, like I don't know if like a Bane gets hurt.
Magic
or,
don't really have a
like,
point guard,
Wall gets
backup
hurt.
point guard. I mean, they have
Yeah.
Suggs and Tyus
That's true.
Jones.
That's a good one.
I don't know, man. I don't know what team. If you guys have any teams that could trade for Russ, I don't see it personally. Maybe a buyout. If
And
it's,
well, it's got to be like a trade deadline. Somebody's hurt on the team. They're going for the playoffs. They need someone. It's just like situations like that.
you think like, and so it'd be like February, like late January.
Yeah, like if Detroit, like Jaden Ivey's is out, and whoever their other guard that plays backup, or a Sir's out or something. Just like those two guys. I don't know. Like you just needed someone to be there for a year or half a year.
Maybe we'll see.
We got some lineup. Russell, Neek, Zach, Keegan, Domas. Okay, so no Keon. Basically replaced ours with Keon and Russell. I mean, that's fair.
That's probably what they should go with now.
Yeah.
That's probably
Yeah.
right now. Well, when
I mean,
Keegan comes
yeah.
back,
Yeah, I agree. If DeMar has
Keon
good
should at
run, we
least
go
be. What
for it.
about Devin Carter? We haven't even talked about Devin Carter. Holy smokes, he doesn't even play anymore.
Everyone hates him in the organization, I guess. I don't know. Scott Perry hates him. Doug
They
hates
did
him.
try to ship him off, but damn.
Naf made a good point. Like you don't want to tank the values of all of our Sabonis and
Carter
Cleveland
Ellison.
and-
That's what I was originally thinking. I mean,
Yeah. Unless they're worth nothing already.
might as well. Like, why not? Just give the guys minutes. But yeah, you're not gonna get too many vets in the locker room, too many vets on the roster. Like, how are you gonna explain that to like Sabonis, DeRozan, Levine? You have to ship them off, or like John was saying here, wave and stretch the entire roster. I don't know if we can do that. I would have to look into that.
Yeah, I gotta
Yeah.
look that up. Charles wants us to give some predictions on the next 10 games. Let's throw up the schedule.
Can you do
Might as
that?
well
Wave
here.
and stretch. Maybe you could. I mean, I don't think it's a long enough contract to wave and stretch some of these players. I think like 2-3 years, you'd get like about what is that, like 18 million, 15 million.
Let's see here. We got the schedule up. Hopefully it's easy for people to see. Should be pretty easy. I know people are on their phones, but I zoomed in for the people. All right. Here we go.
Well, he went up
Atlanta.
to-
Oh, sorry,
Denver didn't want him, Matt.
Yeah, he literally said it
Yeah,
too
he
in
said
the
it.
post
They
game.
didn't want him. And then Charles, let me just get to this comment. He said, Debo for sure is talking to his agent. Out of all the vets, him and Russ deserve so much better. I think DeMar maybe. I thought DeMar should have been traded last year. The way he was playing well last year, and he's only 25
want him-
million.
That's a lot still for
That's a lot in this
no
new
defense.
CBA.
For no
For
defense.
no defense and the ISO ball mid range. Yeah.
Who
All right,
yeah,
we can get
it's-
into it.
like I said, it's got to be an injury or something.
Yeah. It's gonna have to be like
Like,
dire, like half the league gets injured or something.
like,
I mean, that maybe that's another
well,
way.
it's like if Jamal Murray gets hurt or something. Like, they
No
might want
way.
DeMar.
Denver is not trading for DeMar DeRozan.
Well, I don't know if
No
like, they wanna
serious
make,
team
like,
is
a-
trading for DeMar. Let's be real. Even in his peak in Toronto in a weak Eastern Conference, DeMar was still not it, man. Still a losing
No,
player on
I
those
agree.
teams.
They'd probably go for Russell before DeMar.
Yep.
All right, next 10 games here. Charlie's request: Denver, Atlanta, Minnesota, San Antonio, OKC, Memphis, Denver, Minnesota, Phoenix, Utah. That's the 5 right there, up to the Utah game. I could see them
2-8.
winning
No,
2 games.
2-8, right? 2-8, 3-7 ceiling.
3-7 ceiling. They can win like an Atlanta game. Like 3 of the
Atlanta, I was
Atlanta,
thinking
Memphis.
Utah and Memphis.
Yeah, 2 of the
Maybe Phoenix.
Utah, Memphis, a Phoenix, maybe some revenge
Maybe
factor.
Phoenix. So
I'm
I
not-
don't think they're gonna beat Atlanta. Oh, they go on a road trip after Atlanta.
Yeah, and that's gonna be a killer.
It's a little
I mean, 2 or 3 wins.
Midwest road trip. Yeah, they're not going too far.
Hoping for 1, but 2 to 3.
No, that's a 2-8. That's a 2-8 right there if I've ever seen one. Maybe 3-7, maybe if they get like some rest, like Flores is saying. 3-7.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe 3-7, if that.
It's not looking good. I mean, 3-7. What does that make us?
Charles saying 1-9.
6.
3-7 would make you 6-14.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Or 6-16.
Wait,
I think that's the math. If I can do math
are
properly.
they 3-7 now?
Oh yeah. 3-7. Oh yeah, you're right. I can't do math.
I got you on the math. I got you. Civil engineer over here, guys. Do basic math.
But yeah, it's not going to be good for the rest of November for sure. Very tough schedule, and I kind of like that. I'm kind of happy that they had the tough schedule in the beginning to kind of show how bad this team is, and to kind of like get the players angry and stuff, and just start some chaos for this
Let's
team.
be real. Can this team even beat like the Washington Wizards right now? I mean, yeah, it's a tough schedule, but it's not like this team has any easy opponents.
Would you rather be a Wizards fan or a Kings fan?
That's not even a debate. Washington Wizards. Do you know how many good young players the Washington Wizards have? Go watch Alex Sarr and look up his numbers this year. Trey Johnson is a bucket, and also Keyshawn George. No, that's not even. They're setting themselves up. Like, their GM is smart. They're setting themselves up for 2-3 years down the line. Like, they're gonna be a problem in 3 years.
Sarr's going 19 and 8 and 4. That's 9 and 2.5 blocks a game. That's nice.
Yep. Like I said, they have nice young blue chip talent, man.
And George, yeah, 16, 6 and 4,
Yep.
a steal and a block.
They got the rookie
Pretty good. I
Trey
mean, they're not winning games,
Johnson.
but
I mean, they have young players. They're lining themselves up.
Koulibaly.
Koulibaly's been injured, but he came back, had a nice game. The Wizards
Yeah,
they're gonna
I know.
trade or buy out McCollum and Middleton. I mean, now they're playing,
Yeah.
but they're not gonna be on the team after February. But that's not even a debate. I think maybe the
Man.
debate. Yeah, I don't even like. Is there a team in a worse situation in the NBA than the Kings right now? Like, is there a team you would rather like not be?
I'd rather be the Kings over the Pelicans.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's terrible. That is a terrible.
100%.
What the? There's no way you'd rather be the Kings over the Pelicans.
They don't even have their
They
pick
have
this
Kyle
year, bro.
Williamson. They could trade him.
He gets hurt
Derek
every 2
Queen.
games.
Have you been watching Derek Queen lately? Yeah, they don't have their pick. They use that pick on Derek Queen. Derek Queen's looking like just baby mini light, like super light on his feet. One of those centers, those new age centers, like a mini. I don't want to say Jokic because he's not that like high IQ yet. But they have Jeremiah Fears. They have Trey Murphy. They have Zion. I mean, they could always trade even Herb Jones. Like they could at least trade him. I mean, come on, man. Like the
That's true.
Pelicans. The
I mean,
only
I-
thing
I-
is the Pelicans have a stupid front office. Clearly, trading their not putting protections on that pick they traded. But they have Zion. Like, there's no player on the Kings that could get a haul like Zion can.
I don't-
That's
I-
ridiculous,
people are-
man. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
I might have to rethink that.
Yeah,
but
you're gonna have to. You gotta go back to the drawing board. Matt's saying the Hornets, or Charles. My bad.
I'd
Charles
rather
saying
have the
maybe the Hornets.
I like Brandon Miller, LaMelo.
Yeah,
you got
I
some
like the
assets.
Hornets better. You got LaMelo, Brandon Miller, Knipple.
Knipple?
Dude,
Yeah.
they killed their draft. Sion James, Kalkbrenner, who's like a better Maxime Reynaud. They smoked their draft this year. They the problem is LaMelo's hurt again.
Hey, which one do you think that? I think Trey Murphy might be worth more than Zion Williamson, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Trey Murphy just dropped 40 the other day.
Yeah, he was killing it
Deadly
against
he's
the
killing
Spurs.
it.
I think.
Yeah, he's a deadly
Yeah.
3-and-D. Like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The Kings don't have players like this. I mean, Matt
I
agrees
mean-
with you. He'd rather be the Kings. He thinks the Kings are in a better situation than the Pelicans. I think you guys are insane. That's insane. I think you guys are insane thinking the Kings are in a better situation. Like if I was the
The pick
GM,
is a
I would
big
take
deal.
the
The pick is
Pelicans
a big
job over the
deal.
Kings in a heartbeat.
The pick is a big deal, though. If the Kings get a top 3 to 5 pick, I think.
Yeah, we
that's
could
huge.
revisit that when they do get a top 3 to 5 pick, and we could revisit the discussion then. But right now, I'll give me like Jeremiah Fears, Derek Queen, Trey Murphy, Herb Jones. They still also have
Zion's
DeJounte
already-
Murray, who's hasn't even played, coming off an Achilles. So
Oh yeah, worth watch though.
yeah, he's not gonna be because that's a bad injury.
Man, I forget about Middleton and McCollum. If they get bought out, that hurts the demand for DeMar and Levine and like.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like
Yeah.
it kind of like the market
kills that. Yeah,
kind of
that's a
kills the
huge-
market. Like why trade for DeMar or Levine when you
Yeah.
could just get like Middleton or
Middleton.
McCollum for
Better.
cheaper,
yeah.
way cheaper, and they could pretty much do like what 80%, 85% of what I mean. I think Levine and DeRozan are better for sure.
Yeah.
But I think Middleton could probably do. I think McCollum's a little better than Middleton at this point, but they could probably do like 70%, 75% of production.
Damn. Appreciate everyone showing up here, giving us your thought predictions. Keep giving us likes.
Guys.
Give us a subscribe if you haven't.
Yeah, like, subscribe. My bad. Go ahead.
No, you're good. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say Matt saying franchise. I agree with that. New Orleans is a shitty market.
Yeah, and
Bro,
like the fans.
You could get
don't
like
go to
you could
the
get
games.
$1 tickets for lower bowl
Yeah.
in New Orleans. I mean,
Yeah.
franchise wise, the Kings are in a good market.
Yeah.
And when the Kings
Best
play
fans, I
well,
said, they are the best fans in the NBA, man. They're the
they're elite. They're elite. I mean, with the today, I mean, a little
First thing is-
throwback. Those mini uniforms brought up
Yeah.
a little throwback to the Kings T Wolves rivalries in the early 2000s, man.
Yeah.
KG, and that was a good the
Anthony
commentators
Peeler?
from Minnesota were talking about like Arco Arena and how it was one of the best stadiums, like arenas in the league. So
Kings Wolves had a good playoff series.
they had a
The
good
Anthony
playoff.
Peeler-
Yeah, they had
Anthony
that's what they were
Peeler.
talking about.
Yeah.
So, but they have to
Yeah.
be doing better than what the hell they're putting out there. Not even doing better, just like the product on the court has to be better.
The Clippers are not going to be in a good spot once Kawhi leaves. I'm very worried of the future. I'll tell you one thing. The owner of the Clippers likes to spend money though, and I think he'll. Keep
But that
them
is a
afloat
good. That's a
despite-
good. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I just think they'll keep him afloat. The money will keep him afloat. Steve Ballmer does not care for money, and he'll do whatever it takes to. And it's LA. It's LA, man. LA is always gonna get some free agents and stuff. I'm not worried about the.
But he's
Clippers.
talking about like the team though. To be fair, he's not talking about the franchise. But I mean, that's actually a good like. Out of the, I wasn't really thinking about like the Clippers because
Yeah,
they
but
don't
the
really
Clippers-
have
it's
any
LA.
young players.
Players will come to LA.
The Clippers haven't historically, yeah. They only since they got Ballmer, but before Ballmer, the previous
Yeah.
owner was very cheap. So
Yeah.
they do have the new
Depends on the
stadium, but that's different. That's like what Matt was talking about, like the franchise. But player wise, yeah, I mean Charles is right. Like Kawhi, Harden, they're all like super old. Bradley Beal, Chris Paul. They don't really have any young players, so no, that's a good shout. But I think that their front office is a little bit better than Sacramento's. I think if they could maybe, yeah, I don't know. And they don't have their pick potentially. Well, they don't have their pick. They have a pick swap this year. So that's a problem. That's a good I think that's the first team that
That's fair.
you really have to think about. That's a good shout, Charles.
Good shout. That's a good point. I mean, they
That's a good
do
shout.
not have any young talent, so I
No
agree
young
there.
talent, no picks. But I don't know. That's close. I feel like I would still, just because you said.
It's
I feel like
LA.
they. Yeah, it's hard, man. They're such an old team.
Yeah.
I think they're probably the second oldest team in the NBA, behind maybe the Warriors.
Yeah, I just
They
I
do
mean,
have a great owner. That's the thing. Jerry's saying they have a great owner. Yeah,
I mean, it's the owner and it's
the
LA.
owner is great, man. Their owner is completely invested in the team. He's not a meddling owner like the one here in Sacramento. He's just like, give me a blank check, I'll sign it. Like that owner. That's the type of owner you need.
Yeah. And
So,
in LA, nice new stadium. He's doing everything for this franchise, like making new stadium. I mean, that's pretty. Players will like that. They'll want to come from free agents and
yeah, I have
even
no
the
idea their
young
draft pick this year. They drafted some like super raw project 18-year-old this year with the 30th pick. So that was a bad pick. Doesn't fit their timeline at all.
It is crazy that they don't have like anybody young, like any.
They don't
like,
have anybody
anybody
young, and they
young.
don't have any draft picks.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
How long are they out for a draft pick till? Like, is it like 28? Man, I have to look at the Clippers.
Let me look it up. Look it up. Yeah, look it up. But yeah, man. I mean, John Collins. Like,
Thanks,
they have
bro.
no one young, man. Even John Collins is. Yeah, this is bad. This is a very old team.
Let me see if I can pull this up here. All right, can you see that?
Yeah, they don't have their first until.
Don't have the. They have their own 27. Oh wait.
No.
Swap.
It's confusing once you get into swaps, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's
I think it's 20. Yeah, it's super
okay. See,
confusing.
so many different picks. Yeah.
Philly has it right. I don't think they have 27 or 29.
Or 28. They don't have 28.
Yeah, well, they definitely don't have 28. Jeez, they don't have picks till 2030. Holy crap.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy.
bad. They might have to, because they're not doing well so far to start the year. 3-6, 13th in the West. They might have to start figuring it out soon.
Charles saying the new CBA kind of limits Steve Ballmer on that stuff. Yeah, that's true. Like the first apron, second apron. Like if he's like trying to spend a lot of money, that's fair. I think that's a good point.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, cause like in the second, once you're in the second apron, like there's so many trade limits. There's like free agent limits. You don't have your mid-level exception. There's a lot of stuff in the CBA where you can't do it.
Yeah, they have to start winning, man. Like it could get bad with them.
Flores saying which trade is worse, the Luka trade or the Paul George trade, and it's not even close. It's the Luka trade. It's not close.
Yeah,
you do that trade every time for Paul George. You get because you're getting Kawhi with it, and that's the main thing. Kawhi's saying, "Hey, you got to get Paul George too if you want me to come," and you take that. You do it every time. You have to. You have to.
Yeah, that's a good question. I agree with you. I agree with you. I mean, it's the Luka trade. Like Luka for fucking Max Christie, Anthony Davis, and a first round pick. One first round pick.
You couldn't.
Hey, I remember I said it. I said it when it happened. Like, how do you not get Austin Reeves in the trade?
How do you not get Reeves? How do you not?
I said that. Remember, I said this when it happened. Now everyone like with Austin Reeves balling is like, yo, how do you not get Reeves? I said this back in like March.
Well, I mean, everyone thought it was a bad trade. It's not like you're the first.
No, it's a bad trade, but you gotta at least squeak out like some more first round picks or something. I mean, maybe you also got like Cooper Flag. There's also that aspect.
If it's rigged, I mean, it's hard.
Yeah, there's that. There's that though. But still, man, they're Mavs fans are. Have you seen like the Mavs this season? Oh, it's the Fire Nico stuff is all over, man.
It's coming.
It's already out. Just go any Dallas forum. It's Twitter. They're already firing.
That's a lot of pressure on
ugly,
Cooper
man.
Flag.
It's ugly. They barely beat the Wizards yesterday.
Yeah, by like 2
Uh,
points or something.
Yeah. So it's gonna be bad. I mean, I don't know how that guy has a job, but I mean, you can't praise him too for getting Cooper Flag. Like, come on, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
That's a fireable offense right there. That trade, it's not even close. I'll take Paul George and Kawhi for. I mean,
Yeah.
Shea was good. Like he played in the first round as a
Nobody thought he
Clipper
was gonna
versus
be
the
MVP.
Warriors, and he was
Yeah.
good, huh?
Nobody thought he was gonna be like MVP of the league.
No, I think Doc Rivers said that he tried to like not trade him, but I don't know if he was
Doc Rivers,
lying.
yeah, I don't know if I trust
Yeah, I don't
that
know if
guy.
he was being truthful. Yeah, I think you're right though. I don't think it's close. It's a Luka trade. You can't trade
Yeah.
someone in his prime. That just
No,
brought you to an NBA Finals.
You can trade him, just get stuff back for him too. That's decent.
Yeah,
Just
you got to
keep
get a
getting
better
shit
haul
back.
than that. It's not like SGA was. SGA was still a project. He was still a young pup. And you got Kawhi coming off a NBA Finals MVP.
Man,
Yeah, it's not
yeah,
even close.
it is pretty crazy how GMs are like living their own world to like for Nico to like come and double down and think that was a good trade and stuff like that.
There's no way. This is why I think that maybe like the whole Cooper Flag thing conspiracy. Maybe there's some truth behind that because there's no way a GM in the NBA is that stupid. Especially someone coming from Nike
You
who's talked to
gotta,
worked with Kobe and stuff.
You got to look at the trade when you're making the trade though. Like when you made when the Clippers made that trade, they did not like everyone didn't know SGA was going to be like that. Like some picks, yeah, it was a lot, but you're getting Kawhi with that deal, so you have to do it in that instance, in that moment. You got to think about like when you're in that moment, like hey, you're getting you the only way to get Kawhi also is doing this trade to get Paul George, and you're a finals championship contender. Just because making that trade, you have to make the trade. The Dallas one, everyone knew that it was like the worst trade ever. Like they didn't get anything back, stuff like that. So that's why you got to kind of think about it like when you're in the moment at that time.
I'm gonna look up like what that trade actually like. What picks did they actually become? I think there's a way to see that. But you're right. Like that's just recency bias. You also got to remember like COVID happened right after.
Yeah.
So that kind of, I think the Clippers weren't like in the bubble.
Like, no
they blew
one-
that 3-1 lead.
Yeah.
But I feel like Kawhi he's not the type of person that, wanted to be locked in a hotel room with a bunch of yeah, but anyway, that's a little recency bias, but yeah, so it looks like the trade revisited is let me see here. Let me pull it up.
Jerry's coming out with the NBA rigged gambling stuff coming out. You never know. I'm not. Oh my gosh.
So the trade NBA. So this is what
the NBA be dead.
What? Will the
No,
NBA be dead in 15 years and be bought out by Saudis? I mean, if you're super pessimistic, yeah.
They'll make their own league. They won't.
The NBA rigged gambling stuff. Well, the gambling stuff is ridiculous. Like they push all these like ads and FanDuel.
Yeah.
Like it's way too. I mean
there's
there's
been
the gambling stuff with the MLB come out today.
There's gambling stuff. There's been gambling stuff beforehand. I mean, Tim Donaghy, all that stuff. It's been
but it hasn't been this like egregious, like involving like the players and stuff directly.
Yeah, it's getting bad.
Maybe it hasn't been caught, but
I mean, Tim Donaghy, like
you got like FanDuel Sports Network showing games. Like they got to like relax. Like
yeah, it's bad.
It's all on the bottom ticker. It's like attached to Amazon Prime. It's like they overdid it. I think. I mean, if you want to make it,
it is hella bad, but at least like it didn't affect like a Western Conference Finals in 2002. Like that changed the championship, man. Like that was bad.
That was one bad apple. He did his time. We all deserve second chance. He did his time, but it looks like it was Paul George for SGA, Danilo Gallinari.
Put it up?
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up, but it's on Facebook. And let me open the image in new tab. Oh, here we go.
To your point,
okay, let me share it.
All right, go for it.
I don't start freezing after this.
Nah, you'll be good.
All right, so here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, it was SGA, Danilo Gallinari, Trey Mann, Jaime Hawkins Jr., Dylan Jones, who's a
Well,
bust. Looks like.
is it the picks are the ones they chose, right? Like OKC chose them, or
Yeah, they get to choose a pick swap. Well, 2025 first round pick swap, which was last year, I believe, but that wasn't anything because they both made the playoffs. And then
what about the 20? Wasn't
2026
there a
first round
28
pick.
one or no?
I don't think so. I think it's done after this year.
Oh, okay. Okay.
After I think this is the last pick they got.
I mean, props to OKC for drafting well. I mean, that's got to be.
Yeah, I mean, they hit on J Dub and
Yeah.
they, OKC also drafted Şengün. Like people forget that,
That's true.
and they traded him. I don't know. I mean, bad
That's
trade,
crazy.
but
Yeah,
they're impressed
that's
to
a
hit on
good
the
point.
pick.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
trade.
they drafted Şengün.
What
They
was the
traded him
trade? What
on
was the
draft
trade?
night.
What was the trade?
What was the trade? Let me see. I feel like it was.
That's a good point. I forgot about that.
Let me see.
Let's see here. To your point, I'm sketchy about Kawhi's injury. If I'm a GM, do you want to get rid of all those picks for 2 injury-prone players? For me personally, absolutely not. I mean, it was 2019. Kawhi's injuries were a little sketchy at the time, but it's
He
not
played
like,
a whole season and won NBA Finals MVP.
yeah, in
That's why
20.
he was coming off of that season.
Yeah.
I think
So,
he's been relatively healthy recently.
yeah. I mean,
Past
that's a
year
good
and a
point. Like,
half.
he just won a championship. Was the Finals MVP? How can you say that?
Yeah, he just played a whole season. I mean, it's I don't know. I feel like it's just recency. He's Charles being
Yeah.
a little recency bias on that one.
I respect it. I respect it.
I respect the take. I respect him dying on the hill.
Yeah.
So it looks like OKC received 2022 first round pick from the Pistons, which was heavily protected, and a 2023 first round pick from the Wizards, which was heavily protected. And the Rockets received Şengün. But I want to see what those picks. I don't think those picks turned into anything. Oh, let me see though. Here we go. What happened to those picks?
Şengün to the OKC Thunder. It's pretty crazy. Yeah,
I guess they traded those picks too that they acquired.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I appreciate everybody being out here on late Sunday night. If you guys can give us a thumbs up and like, we'll be on here on Tuesday, Wednesday. We got some post game action. Got the Denver Nuggets. That's gonna be a late game. We'll be on like at 11 o'clock or something.
Oh, is it the
on that
NBC?
one. It's an
Coast to
8 p.m.
coast?
game. Yeah, so if you guys are
Oh, a little national TV action for the
little national
Kings.
TV after for
Hopefully they
being 3
fall on their
7.
face. Yeah, is that what everyone's rooting for? Absolute embarrassment on national TV.
Yeah, it's gonna get ugly, but it'll be good for everyone to know and get more people triggered for getting out of Sacramento. But yeah, we'll see. And then Atlanta game on Wednesday. That's a back-to-back, 7 p.m. Kind of funny that the Kings play at 8 p.m. on Tuesday, and then Wednesday they play at 7 p.m.
Yeah, but it's home. They're both at home, so
It's
it
at
doesn't
home,
really.
yeah.
It doesn't matter. I mean, that happens all the time.
But yeah, we appreciate everybody out
We got
here.
some last minute questions.
Last minute question: what's the worst trade in NBA history? I don't know, Luka.
Luka. Originally, the Pau Gasol one got some heat, but they ended up getting Marc Gasol out of that one. I think it might be the Luka one.
It's got to be the Luka one.
Yeah, I think everyone said it wouldn't happen. Weird playoffs for Kawhi. No, I think he played every game in those playoffs. I'd have to look, but
we'll take a look.
Luka, that's too easy. So I think Matt's asking what's the second.
Oh, he can't. He's saying we can't. Say
Yeah,
Luka.
he's saying Luka one is off limits. I mean, the Pau Gasol one. There was.
I mean, they got Marc Gasol, dude. They got Marc Gasol.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Like, I really only remember like since early 2000s. What was?
I mean, you could put that.
You could do draft night trades. Does Kobe trade? Does that do draft night trade counts? Yeah, Vlade for Kobe. That's what I was thinking for. Is like do draft night trade.
That could be in there. I mean, this Paul George one could be second. I'm not down that. Like that could be a second.
Good point. The SGA one could be second.
Yeah, you get an SGA. You know, they drafted well. Jalen Williams, a bunch of picks.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, what was it like? Vince Carter.
That Brooklyn trade was pretty bad for Pierce and Garnett.
Yeah,
I think they got Brown and Tatum from it.
Oh, the Brooklyn trade's a good shout. Yeah, they got Brown and Tatum from that. That's a good one. Yeah, for Pierce and Garnett. Yeah, that's a good one. But I mean, there's a lot like Charles Barkley, Will Chamberlain, stuff like that. But I don't. That's before my time.
Yeah.
Moses
Bobby Kobe
Malone.
Flores.
Yeah. I mean,
Rudy Gobert. Yeah, it's maybe not worse, but it's definitely a bad trade there. I appreciate Swan out here giving a shout.
shout
Appreciate
out
you
to
watching,
Swan.
Swan.
Nets in Boston. Yeah, that's what you just brought up. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Kareem. Yeah, Kareem and Wilt had some. Kareem, Will Chamberlain, and Moses Malone had some crazy trades. If you just go look into their history, we got to bring on like an OG or something one of these days. Give us a lesson. I mean, the Kings don't really have any in their history.
Charles wants a GM that has a fraction of Sam Presti's draft skills.
Maybe one day, brother. Might just have to. Well, starts with the ownership. Starts with the ownership hiring someone like that. So, yeah.
Hey, but appreciate there's some recency for you. Charles ending it up with a Desmond Bain trade. He likes the recency.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was not a fan of that trade when it happened. I said they should have got Trey Murphy. I said trade for Trey Murphy if you're trading all those picks.
You said the Bridges one's up there. You had the Bridges one.
Oh, Mikal Bridges one is pretty bad too, but at least he at least took them to the Eastern Conference. He was a part of the Eastern Conference Finals run last year. I mean, dude, look up Desmond Bain's numbers. He's averaging like 9 points. It's an absolute disaster right now. I have no idea, and he's overrated as a defender because his wingspan's so bad.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he gets overrated as a defender. If you guys remember, like when I came on here when we did our offseason preview, I was like, this is an overpay. Like you should have traded for Trey Murphy, or you could have saved those picks and traded. Hell, I mean, you should have traded for John Moran at this point. They need a point guard. Dude, yeah, I don't know what GMs. I think the days of trading like 4 or 5 first-round picks for these wings. I think Mikal Bridges and Desmond Bain.
Yeah.
Like, hey, like it's not working. Like, let's not. I don't think these are. I think you'd rather hold on to these types of picks, especially with how the lottery is now.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's true. But man, we had a good show today. We got some callers in. Charles, a good shout. Good chat here. Everyone that showed up.
Flores, Matt, Swan, Johnny, everyone in the chat.
Yeah.
Ali. Oh, Ali was I didn't see this one from Ali. Missed this one. Rudy Gobert was bad. Oh, yeah, we didn't even talk about the Rudy Gobert. He played his way out of that one.
Yeah.
That was originally one of the worst trades though. Because what was it like? Huh?
No, it was Jerry's talking about how Bain got more value than Fox. I can understand how Bain is more valuable than Fox, but not like.
See, that's GMs. That's like Galaxy. That's like Galaxy braining, where it's like they're overthinking it. Like Fox is still one of the quickest, best playmakers in the league, but I think that's where they just overrated the prototype or like Desmond Bain's archetype compared to like a small guard. You know, everyone's all into small guard all of a sudden.
The coach
Fox is a beast, bro. Like people, huh?
No, I don't know if the Orlando Magic like offensive strategy right now, the coaching, if it's.
I think Jamal Mosley's gonna get fired at this rate.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be the first coach fired.
Yep.
They should bring in Michael Malone.
Oh yeah.
They need some veteran experience. If they fired Mosley and bring in Mike Malone, that could maybe salvage their season.
Yeah. But Bain plays like he's a better defender. Like he's a hella good 3-point shooter. I can understand how he's a little bit more valuable. But like the way, like the gap wasn't like a two firsts and a Levine contract for 4.5 firsts. Like it shouldn't be that.
Like,
different. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
it should have been like 3 firsts versus 4.5. You know, I get 3 versus 4.
Yeah. No, I think I would also in a vacuum, like forget the picks. I would rather have De'Aaron Fox. Like if we were doing a draft, building our team around. Like I would rather have Fox and Desmond Bain.
I'd rather have Fox than Desmond Bain if I'm like starting a team from scratch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm starting a team from scratch.
But if it's like a complementary player, I'd rather have like Desmond Bain. Like on the Magic.
He's not gonna. Yeah, because I guess they have Paolo and Franz who are high
Yeah.
usage guys, but
Have the Kings made any good trades in recent times? That's a
oh,
good
the
question.
Tyrese trade. Jerry brought up the Tyrese trade. That one
That's
was
not a
well.
good
They
trade.
definitely lost that one, but
No, that's a terrible
It's-
trade.
that's pretty bad. Yeah, I don't know how we forgot about that one. But then
That could be
again,
one of the worst. That's a good
no,
point.
one of the worst is harsh, man. I mean, we all agree it was a bad trade and they lost, but one of the worst. It worked out with Fox and Sabonis. You can't. I mean, Fox and Tyrese, would that have worked out though?
No, no. I mean, we don't know. Like they gave it 1 year with Luke Walton as the coach, so we don't really know. And Luke Walton didn't use him properly. Fox was pissed.
Yeah.
I don't know. It could be. Oh man. Uh, yeah, but I mean, Tyrese making the finals
Yeah, that was
two
hard for the
years in
King
a row.
fans
It's
to watch
crazy.
last year. He made the finals last year in the Eastern Conference Finals the year
Yeah.
before.
That's
Wow. Yeah,
that's a lot. Like right
a
after
hard.
trading him.
Yeah, I traded him for one playoff series. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I don't know what good trades that the Kings have made. I mean, I'm trying. I have to look at all the trades, but
Usually, you Kings are usually the ones trading away the players.
yeah, I can't think of anything that's like, dang.
I mean, yeah,
I have to
I
look
think we
at
hit
it.
on the big ones.
Yeah,
The big ones, anyway. I mean, there's been like small trades here and there, but there was that last year or a couple years ago where they traded like Jamal Shed and Davion Mitchell for
oh yeah, like some.
Jalen McDaniels just for salary cap filler, or to get out of the.
Then we
luxury
gave second
tax.
round picks on top of that, I think too.
Yeah, and they gave second round picks. There's like small trades like that where it's like terrible trades, but it's not on the size of. It doesn't involve any like all stars. So
That trade, the Bagley for Lyles was like a decent one, just like for the
yeah,
time.
these are all like
plays.
small, like whatever
Yeah.
trades. I mean, the Jamal
Last-
Shed and Davion Mitchell one is pretty bad though.
The last big one I can remember is like Ron Artest for Peja. Like that's like the last semi big one that was like, all right.
Oh yeah, that's a throwback.
But yeah,
Charles, appreciate it.
appreciate
We'll
it,
be back
Charles.
Tuesday. Come on back Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll see everybody back this week. We'll have a couple shows Tuesday, Wednesday for sure, and we'll see if anything changes. We'll see what's going on with the Kings, and I feel like there's going to be a move at some point in the next month or two. There's got to be a move.
No,
Yeah, there's got to be.
next
There's
month or
gotta
two.
be.
So December,
Something.
like Christmas, by Christmas.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh yeah, you forgot the Weber versus Mitch, man. That's a big
yeah.
that's a big one in
Like 2000
Kings history.
2001.
That was a big trade in Kings history right there.
Yeah.
Kings have had their fair share of big trades in the past century
Rudy Gay
or the
trade.
21st
Good
century.
shout. I like that shout. I kind of
What
like
was a Rudy Gay trade?
it's like Jason Thompson and like Corliss Williamson. Man,
Oh damn.
hold up.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember the details of that trade
Yeah.
at all.
It was it was John Salmons, Vasquez, Chuck Hayes, and Patrick Patterson. That was who it was. Yeah.
For Rudy Gay,
Yeah.
John Salmons and Vasquez, those are throwback names right there.
He
Those
was
are
just like a
deep
bigger
cut.
contract.
Huh?
He was
Grievous
like a bigger
Vasquez?
contract.
Grievous Vasquez?
No, Rudy Gay, and so like they had to trade all those guys to get
Yeah.
to his contract.
Just to get That's a
But-
long. It seems like a long time ago, man.
Appreciate everyone coming out. We'll see you guys at the next streams, and keep coming out. Keep giving us shouts for more people to come in, do some callers.